Finally, on the Yuji train, I got this question from Chubby Ninja, and incredible name, by the way. Thank you for the support. But he wants to know if Yuji had accepted that Megami had given up, was he still fighting to separate Sukuna from him at that point? Or was he just fighting for a chance to say goodbye to him? So, if you recall, the first panel where Yuji and Yuta are fighting Sukuna, Yuji finally gets through and gets to the innate domain and has a chance to talk to Megami. And we see that Megami is just on his knees and he's completely given up, right? And we then see that Yuji accepts that. He understands that Megami has gone through a lot and he doesn't expect him to do anything else. He's like, I understand, but I'm going to be really lonely without you. So I do think that Yuji had fully accepted that Megami had given up and wasn't going to be helping them. But that doesn't change the fact that they needed to stop Sukuna, right? So really what that is Yuji just accepting the fact that Megami wasn't going to fight back and help them defeat Sukuna. Because if you recall, back when Sukuna first swapped over to Megami's body, Megami was suppressing Sukuna by limiting his cursed energy output and weakening him in the damage he was doing to Yuji on that rooftop. So I think that they were hoping if we can get through to Megami, maybe he can wake up and help us take down Sukuna. But he'd given up and Yuji was like, I understand, I accept that. I'm going to be really lonely without you. Now, obviously, in the universe where Megami does give up and never fights back, but they still beat Sukuna, does that mean Megami just dies along with Sukuna? How does that work? I don't really know. And maybe it's not worth something diving too far into because the story obviously didn't go that way. But, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have been able to strip Sukuna from Megami, without Megami's consent in some way. And so they would have just had to kill both Sukuna and Megami. And maybe that's what Yuji was, grappling with in this moment here. But in any case, Megami did fight back. And so they did separate him and Megami got to live.